conversation we're about to have.
We're gonna
Let's get
see,
it.
man. We're gonna see.
You might be light skinned Lex after we done.
Yo, when we talk
Yeah.
about Drake, I'm light skin Lex.
There you
Hmm.
have it.
There you go.
There you have it.
No
There you go.
mystery. Ain't no. There's no
All
mystery.
right. We're here now in the Diamond District. Now, let me switch this around real quick. Put my man Lex in the top box up there, man, because we in the Diamond District right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Put him in the top box. Lex, what's good, B?
Peace, 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 peace.
Dave got it. What's good, man?
Here's all.
Chillin'?
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and myself, Trap Bradshaw. You know.
I like
Lex,
that.
man.
That's official polo joint. I like that, man.
Oh,
Is that like
we
a throwback?
we only do the official polo Jones. You know what I'm saying?
That's a tough hat.
Thank you,
But
brother.
see,
Tough hat.
they don't make that anymore, man. I think those are P0L0. You need to get the authentic ones that says Polo POLO.
You say you got Uspa? You say you got some Uspa on? Lex, you be wearing Uspa, Lex?
What's Uspa?
You don't know what Uspa is?
No, what's that?
Niggas know what Uspa is.
I
Don't
don't know
fry.
what the Uspa.
The United, what's it called?
Oh,
The
the
U.S.
Oh,
Polo
uh,
Association. The U.S. Polo
It ain't Ralph
Association.
though. It ain't Ralph
Uspa.
though.
It ain't Ralph though. Uspa.
Oops, it's
Uspa.
fucking crazy.
Uspa.
US,
Niggas was wearing
US Polo
Uspa.
Association. USPA is crazy.
Uspa. Word.
I
I remember,
think I
whatever.
was it was some discount store. That's when I was. This dude, all this shit is dating with kids. I remember one time I was with this girl. I said, "Yeah, listen, I was dealing with this girl, and I was like, yeah, I need to go shopping, school shopping, whatever." And we went to some like discount whatever store, whatever, and they had all Polo Association like mad colors and all that shit, like the polo shirts and all the jeans and book bag and all that stuff. And she was like, "Oh yeah, I get all." I said, "Yeah, I'm not buying that shit for my son. I'm not like,
You looking at
I'm
that
not
shit like, why the horse so fat?
right. I'm not. It wasn't even that. It was just like I don't want my sons wearing brands yet. When they make their own shit, but nah, I'm not buying this shit.
I remember one time my mom's I took my daughter out one time, and she brought her back with some sneakers. I think she might have had sandals on at first. When she went out, she had got her some sneakers. They went somewhere. She had got her some sneakers.
Right.
So I see her. I'm like, what the hell you got some Uspa for? She like, that's what she wanted. I'm like, you know better than that, ma. Like, what you raised me. You know that's a no go. Yeah, what are you doing?
I'm horrible.
That's what she wanted.
I don't care what you want. I don't care
Nah.
what you want. I
I had to
remember
explain to my daughter.
my oldest daughter. She found, like, we was in the sneaker store, and she found these like iridescent light up sneakers and shit. And she held them close to her face, like, I love these so much. I was like, yeah, put them down. Let me, let me,
We ain't about to even start this.
let me not. Yeah, put them
Start
down.
this right now.
Let me get these socks on.
Dad, look.
No, let's see how they close to her face.
They so
Oh, I love
furry.
these so much. They're
They
pretty.
so furry.
I was like, yeah, put them down.
Oh man, how old was she?
She was like 3 or 4.
Yeah, that's young right there.
Oh wow.
Oh, nigga, let me explain something to you. I bought my son a coat because I wanted it for myself. They didn't have it in my size. So I bought it for him.
Wow.
A nigga like that.
Wow. I used to wild out for my kids for Easter, B. Especially my cousin, God bless his dead. My cousin, when my cousin Poop Man had passed away, he was the from Flatbush. He just get busy with the boots and all that shit. He used to come through with the Gucci for the kids and all that shit. I used to show out for them, B. And I was like, nah, they don't even know what the fuck. I'm doing it for myself. I ain't doing it for them.
Yo, if my son could dress like Spider-Man every day, he would.
Exactly, B. They don't give a fuck, B. What am I doing this for myself?
He got a pair of Jordan 1s. The only reason he care is because Miles Morales, my nigga. I had to dress him like Miles Morales today.
Yeah, I don't think these I don't think these
Malcolm Rollins,
kids.
he dresses kind of fresh though. He dresses fresh.
He wear Jordans and stuff. He do wear Jordans and stuff. Yeah.
But that's
I
how
don't think
had
these
to
kids
take 'em into it.
nowadays is into fashion. I mean, like they got like their own style. I don't know. Like even like with my daughter, she be 16. What's her name? Like they into fashion, but they got like their own style. My daughter go to thrift stores and buy clothes, if she wants to. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like she's not really crazy about like going crazy with. You know what I'm saying? She be knowing about this shit though. She be knowing about it though. Like she'll see me have some lunch. Like, oh, you got a moose knuckle? You get a moose knuckle. This, that, this. So you got purple jeans on like this. Like she know about it, but she like, I don't want none of that. I'm good. They don't be with it like that though.
Like when girls can thrift and develop a style, right? Niggas that thrift just look like nigga. You look like you. Like,
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
Like, why do you have those jeans?
Yeah.
It took me, you know, because I was also from the especially like when your child, like, he's going to two households and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I would buy my like, it's winter time coming. It's fall, winter's about to hit. I'm going to go buy my son a Kent. I go buy him a North Face. I buy him some shit. I say, I'll buy this one time. This should last him definitely this winter. It might even last him next winter. You know, if you're depending on the coat.
Where that shit 5 times.
Fucking before spring even hits, the coat's missing. I'm like, yo. I'm like,
you know, when they play basketball, put the shit down. It's gone.
It's just the mom is talking to me. Yeah, because you know what? You didn't help buy this shit. I'm buying all this shit. You know what I mean? I'm buying shit I didn't have. You remember the sneakers I told you about, Track? I had a pair of Redow sneakers.
Right.
The sneakers were called Redow, DG.
Redow
is crazy. Redow is crazy.
Redow, like what the fuck is Redow?
Don't use today's metric of like spelling it fancy. It was spelled redial, like redial a phone call, like redial that number. That's what that shit was.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
And they were white and red. Just shits. And I bought them shits.
No, look. My mom.
I ain't had no bubbles. I ain't gonna say in front. I ain't had no bubbles. I just had some sneakers.
My mom was not on that shit. I remember my first pair of Nikes. My first pair of Nikes was canvas Converse style, but they just had the swoosh on them shit. Them shit was all white with the bubble toe,
right?
And the Nike swoosh.
Right.
Now,
niggas had shell toes. Niggas had bro.
I ain't gonna hold like I ain't have a bunch of sneakers.
That's a fact.
I was like this though. I was beginning of school sneakers, my birthday, Christmas, springtime, come I get another pair of sneakers, summertime. So I probably get like 5 pairs of sneakers throughout the year like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Up until like from like younger to like
hold on. Did you say you got 5 pairs of sneakers throughout the year?
I said it was beginning of school, my birthday, might get some on Christmas, you know what I'm saying? Easter, summertime, like that.
Yeah.
That's how it was.
So I got flat feet. So they didn't make art support that I couldn't break, my nigga. Look, I had to wear combat boots at one point to try to get that archer order. Kids is mean as shit, nigga. Niggas called me boots.
I had a man named Boots too. I had a friend of mine we called Boots too.
Like a year, my nigga. Like Boots. What up, Boots?
Boots is crazy. Yo, Boots, what's good, Revenge? What's good, Revenge?
So once I started getting money, it like, nigga, it's like, nah, I'll show you, nigga. Because so even now, like, I could be on something like Facebook, and somebody from that era discover me. Be a fat bitch at this point. I'll accept her just to let her peruse my page for a couple of days. Like, it's Boots, bitch, and then I'll delete her.
Right. Yeah, that's how you do it.
Boots. All right. Yeah. Boots is crazy. Yeah, my man named was Boots. All right, so yeah, man. we here right now. And I'm in the Diamond District. You know what I'm saying? This is it's the Diamond District. If y'all ain't pull up, y'all never pulled up before. You know we talk about up in here. We talk about hip hop right now. We got some dope hip hop to talk about. I think it's been a dope past week or so when it came to hip hop, man. So we got a couple questions we're gonna go through. I wanted to I went to Dave. You didn't really hit a question, but I'm gonna let you. We're gonna set up with this one though. That's what Lexi wants to say. So, is the Big Three concept officially dead? That's the question right now. We're going with. Is the Big Three concept officially dead? You know what I'm
Come
saying?
on, Dave. We rooting for you, brother. I'm rooting for you, man. Come on.
Dave, you want to answer it first?
Yeah, I
Dave, go
jump in.
first.
I think it was dead from the moment that he said fuck the big three. It's just big me. Like I'm not trying to be y'all fucking friend, right? Like
Mhm.
y'all niggas is cool, but in this rap shit, I'm number one. KRS One said I'm number one, and I'm still number one. The goal in rap and in hip hop is to be the best, right? I'm better than all you niggas. I'm flossing on all you niggas. None of y'all niggas can fuck with me, right? And every top tier MC, even mid tier, if they talk like it, you know what I mean. It
Mm.
kind of give them an edge. This is the first time in history where it's like niggas is like, yo, we the top three niggas in the game. Nobody like if you look at guys like uh Lupe, if you look at guys like
Mhm.
Royce and M. These niggas is not talking about and like Royce get on a record next to M and say how he's the nicest.
Mm-hmm.
Next to
That's a fact.
Eminem. You understand what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
the idea of us coming together and saying we're better than everybody else is just a weird concept in hip hop. So when Kendrick drew that line in the sand, it's like what else are we talking about?
I get you. What you think,
Well,
Lex?
oh, listen, man. Um, Dave, you done?
I think that was dope with Davis. Now, Dave's a fact. I never looked at it like that though. I never looked at
No,
it like
Dave.
that.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, go
that's
ahead.
a different. That's
Yeah.
whole different. That's a different perspective, and I can see where he's coming from. But for me, I don't give a fuck what these cats talking about. How's that?
Like
I don't
who?
give a fuck.
Who?
Like, I'm not gonna subscribe to who's the top three. We never did that shit.
I don't like when you said we never did it though.
We
We
didn't do
did
it.
do it though. We did do it though, bro.
No, I never said
feel like
top three.
I feel like it's always been a big. I feel like it's always been a top three in hip hop.
I
So
think that
name the
it's
top three in 1998. Name the top three.
Biggie, I go to '96. I'm gonna say Biggie, Jay Z, and Nas.
but
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think that they were like, yo, we're the top three. Like
No, they
the
wasn't calling out. The fans was we was
that's
depicting
what
that
yeah,
though.
we would do that. But
Yeah, we was doing it.
I think the big three concept coming from people who consider themselves the big three is
Yeah.
kind of what makes it weird, right? You never hear Kane say, "Yeah, me, Rakim, and Chris, eh,
Right, right,
we G rapping." You know what I mean?
right.
Like niggas,
Mm-hmm.
we would say that. You know what I mean? In those eras, we say the best three niggas is
Yeah.
Kane, Rakim, KRS, or G Rap, and the top niggas in that era. But you would never hear them say that. And I
Well,
think
Yeah.
that's why it sits funny because why why would you claim to be one of the best when the goal
Not to
is
say
to
you're
be
the
the best?
best though. Yeah, man, yeah. I get
Right.
what you're saying. What you saying, Lex?
but
Yeah, bro.
I felt like the groups I was in, it was top five, top 10.
Yeah, yeah.
We would never say top three because you would cut off motherfuckers that were different, that was so fucking fly. Like, how, Curse One, LL, Big Daddy Kane. I'm gonna leave Could You Rap out of it? Huh?
People did that shit though.
No,
People did that.
and we were still doing that with five. You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel like it was at times like back then. We talking about like '88. We talking about them like them early like late '80s, early '90s. I think a lot of times when we was talking about the top three. So it was always Kane, Rakim, and KRS One. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times niggas was leaving Coogee Rap out. You know what I'm saying?
Never.
'Cause I think we would
Never.
I mean,
Never.
from what I remember.
Did you remember that too?
Yeah, I don't think G Rap gets his just due. I think that the G Rap gets left off of those lists quite often. Now, when you're going in the top 5, people might slip him in, but top 3 niggas definitely don't give G Rap the love he's supposed
It's
to.
playing Chris up in there, B. They playing Chris in there all the time. I remember that shit happening all the time, Lex. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, Chris was in there. It was just that I remember G Rap was always in that list, and if you
because who would you take out?
If it was Big Three,
it gotta be Chris. But then you can't take Chris out. That's the crazy shit about it, though.
You have to take Kane out. I would take Kane out.
Take Kane out?
Can't take Kane out.
Nah, that's crazy. You sound like Max B right now, B. You sound like Max B right now, son.
The blasphemy.
Blasphemy.
Wait. Who's the 3? It's LL, right?
See, that's another one. Now, that's another one niggas leave out. If we talking about just 3. Leaving out, niggas leave out L too at times.
When I used to have these conversations, LL would be like 6.
That's
the
crazy.
top 5, he would be 6.
Why would that be, though? You feel like?
Because at the time,
all his accomplishments he did, everything that he did, why would he get left out?
The shit was so bananas, off the wall. LL was making it plausible for cats to understand and get it. It was like he was more swag than technical skills, but LL had the technical skills as well. But for some reason, man, he would always be like 6. Some cat would come and throw him in there. Yeah.
But who would be 5 if L not?
That's crazy.
If L not 5. If we talking Kane, Rakim, Chris, G Rap, LL gotta be
5. Who'll be 5 before L?
You're not gonna believe this.
Who?
Some cats were used to say Parrish Smith.
No,
I never heard that.
Yeah.
He took his flow is too similar to Rakim.
And it was a group, though too. So it was like it was like it wasn't. You weren't really like. I never really remember somebody like putting him singly by himself. Because at times you would think that Eric Sherman was better than him at times. You know what I'm saying? So it was like it was a back and forth. It was like a back and forth thing. You know what I'm saying?
Because Eric was the more dynamic personality. You know what I mean? Like, but right.
That's why Eric Sherman had a career. That's why he had a career after EPMD. He had it beyond EPMD. He had a career. Parrish Smith, his shit ain't going like that.
So
not like that. Not like that. Not like that. You had the album? No, he was done. It was actually on you. What's up? What you saying?
No, I'm done. I'm done.
You done? Are you done? Cause we ain't going with Parrish. Cause we ain't going with Parrish Smith. You done now?
Yeah.
Crazy, man. Cause we ain't going with Parrish Smith. You done now?
Like L gotta be number 5. And
he gotta be 5.
With that top 5, it could be any given order at any given time.
Sure.
After 1 and 2. After 1 and 2. I think 1 and 2 gotta be 1 and 2. Rakim Kane gotta be 1 and 2 in my eyes. I'm saying, just in my eyes.
My eyes too. I love Kane.
I would go Rakim Chris.
Rakim Chris, bro.
Yeah, I go Rakim Chris.
I would tell you what happened when I went to the verses. It was the verses with I went to the verses at Barclays when it was Kane versus KRS-One. I probably told Lex's story before. So I've been a Kane fan. Like Kane is like I saw I'm 88 starting hip hop. Like I started loving hip hop in 88. So I never forget. I went to my next door neighbor. My mom did that. Was like a road manager. She used to like be a road manager for a lot of artists. So she was a road manager for Big Daddy Kane. So one time, Kane lived in Queens, lived by St. John's in Queens. I went to Kane crib one time with her, but he wasn't at the crib though. I went in his crib, bro. I seen this big ass picture that he had in front on top of his fireplace, his velvet picture with the Masonic hat on and shit like that, tilted. The velvet shit, that shit was crazy. Like Kane, my favorite, B. So so it was just like Kane. So I go to the verses. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that. I go to the verses. I'm a big Kane fan. I woke up in the verses talking mad shit. We about to smoke KRS-One, man. Fuck is y'all talking about? Packing this nigga up, B. Fuck is you talking about? We doing shit for Queens, right? He from Brooklyn, we doing it for Queens, though. Fuck the nigga KRS-One. I'm talking mad shit. Crazy. But my niggas told me before I went to the show, niggas said, Joe, oh, you never seen Chris perform live?
It's unreal.
They said, oh, you went for one. You went, bro. When I tell you, Dave, when I tell you, I'm in that shit. I'm like, oh my God, B. He had the energy he had, B, was crazy. Like Kane is great live too, but it's not. It's like it's just different. He ain't doing that dancing shit. He just rapping, nigga. He rapping, crowd participation, all type of shit. So like by the 11th, 12th song, the chick sitting next to me was like, what's all that talking you was doing? What you was saying? What you was saying?
That's what chicks are saying.
A chick is saying this to me like, what you was saying? What you was saying about KRS-One? I'm like, y'all got it. You know, he did the bridges over, all that shit. You know how to sit down, he did the bridge. I'm sitting down, pouting, he's doing the bridge. I'm like, thanks for paying for the. What's that? But yeah, it was just, it was crazy, man. It was crazy though. Chris showed out.
And that's I didn't want to cut your story off, but I was that was going to be my next statement. The KRS-One has one of the livest hip hop live shows that I've ever seen in my life. Right? Like I've seen Wu-Tang, like I saw Wu-Tang's first show in Philly. I saw Leaders of the New School's first show in Philly. I've done a couple festivals with Redman.
He's good too.
I've seen Busta solo live. Chris is up there, but it's just so clean. Like it's like, I don't know. It's like the bar, and then everybody else is fighting to top that. And
that's me seeing him at like 60. I can just imagine what it was like. He was 40, 35.
Yeah.
Imagine what it was like there.
I don't like KRS-One.
What don't you like about him? What you mean? Is it his rap? His rap? You saying the show? What you don't like?
Yeah, especially with the show, because at the time,
you don't like his show performance?
No, as far as his rapping,
your mic kind of went lower. Your mic kind of went low for some reason.
Yo, can you hear me now?
Yeah, you good, guys.
All that rapping he does, it's cool. It's cool, but when he was doing that Bridge Was Over shit and the Bridge Was Over, all that, you know, he was promoting violence against us.
Yeah, what's good, coach?
He knew what he was doing, DG. He would be like, "Yo, is Brooklyn in the house? Is whatever in Manhattan? Where's Queens at?" And I felt like he was actually talking to me and my comrades, man. So he can. He was trying to get us harmed. So no.
But I'm not mad at that take. It's I can, but
that's happened 2 times, DG.
Yo, real quick. I need y'all to hold it down for a minute. I need about 5 minutes. I got to do something for my people's daughter, but some hip hop joint real quick. I'll be back though in a second. I can hold it down though. All right.
Yep. Yeah, I could see why. Like it makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense. And when you first said it, I was like when you mentioned the Bridge Is Over, I was like, yeah, that's some long-standing Queens beef. Like,
that's beef forever.
I'm not letting that go.
Yeah, I was in the club probably like what 16. You know, I sneak it. I mean, I have fake ID. My 2 homeboys are older cats with me, but they're not much older than me.
Right.
And we're like 4 of us. One goes to he goes to holler at a girl. I'm with 2 other dudes, and a sea of Brooklyn niggas all around me. I said, I made a business decision. They said, "Yo, who from Queens?"
He said a business decision.
I just looked around.
Yo, executive decision to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, shut your ass up, nigga.
Hey man, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. You gotta know your environment at that time.
That's a fact. I think they said Long Island, and there was some Long Island niggas in the back, and I gotta give them some props because I heard like a bottle was smashing. I said, "Oh my god!"
Yeah,
I
that's
just
like
had to assume that was Long Island kids getting their head knocked in. You know what I
so.
mean?
One year, I want to say that it was Easter 1994, 95,
Hmm.
and it was a show in New Jersey, Marlton, New Jersey. My people had put on. They had brought down Big Cat. Um, and
Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
rest in peace, right? And they had me and my homie Ja, who we founded Nut House, and then Fell came on, and that's when you guys began to start to see Nut House. But me and my
You
homie
gotta
Ja
tell that. You
started.
gotta tell that story one day. You got. I never knew that. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. Um. So, um, we got introduced. You know what I mean? Camden, New Jersey, Snut House, yada 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 yada. Hold on, real quick, Lex. Yeah, so they introduced us, yo, from Camden, New Jersey, Nut House, yada yada yada. Me and Ja take the stage, right? We start performing. Now it's some
Wait.
niggas.
You and Ja. So what did Ja do? Did he make beats or was he a rapper too?
He made beats and rhymes. Ja did the original, like the Fondulum single. He produced all that. Love Supreme, very vocabulary. So
Okay.
our very first record, Ja produced that. On our EP, Ja produced Forget About It and another record. I can't remember the name of
Right.
the other record, but um, so we come out, start performing. Right now, Mount Holly, New Jersey, which is a little north
Right.
between Trenton and Camden, Burlington County area, right? Hold on.
Dude said, hold on. So good, but it's all good, Ghetto man. You're the family man. You're a family man. It's all good, man. We got
Oh,
everyone
I
on
know
this
you
side.
heard. I thought I muted the mic.
No,
Anyway,
no, you did mute the mic. I was just trying to say something. Go ahead.
oh, but so we on stage. Mount Holly, New Jersey, is at the foot of the stage. It's like 10 to 12 of these niggas. And there's a radio personality named Zulu who is from Mount Holly. He used to be on Q102. He had
Right.
a show with Kobe Cole. Right. So he's from Mount Holly. He got Mount Holly niggas hype like Mount before he introduced us. Right. Mount Holly, is y'all in this motherfucking house? Yeah. He's like, it's Camden in the house. Crickets. Right. Mount Holly in the house.
Is Camden in the
Yeah.
house? Wait, how far is Camden from Mount Holly?
Like 30 minutes, 30 minutes.
Okay.
Right. Yo, Mount Holly. And Marlton is right between the two, right?
Okay. Okay.
Mount Holly, yeah, Cannon Crickets, right? Well, from Camden, New Jersey, it's Nut House. So music start, Big Cap start the music. Me and Ja come out. Niggas, we start performing. Mount Holly niggas is at the foot of the stage being dicks and shit. And I see spit fly across the stage, like from the crowd,
What?
nigga. So I threw the mic into the crowd, like bitch ass nigga. Boom. Now, Camden niggas ain't calling response niggas. You can't call them out and think you're gonna get a response.
Right.
However,
You don't know
the
who's there, right?
entire room,
Right.
so it's Mount Holly, then the rest of the room is Camden.
Oh God.
Once I threw the mic into the crowd,
Right.
all the niggas in the back come to the front.
Wow.
We is in there whooping Mount Holly ass. Wham. Nigga, it got so bad. It turned into an all-out riot.
Wow.
Like my cousin Damon, rest in peace,
You tore up the whole spot, I'm sure.
bro. This shit was in the newspaper, bro. My
Oh wow.
cousin Damon is uh dumping is in the midst of this whole riot. He's dumping popcorn on the concession stands, lady. Niggas is jumping on the pool tables, caving them in. They fighting, cave in the pool table, jump over to the next one. They fight. Niggas is running, niggas is throwing pool balls like baseballs across the room.
Get the
Woof.
fuck out of here.
Nigga.
Jeez.
Niggas is running into the bathroom to avoid the fight, not knowing niggas is in the bathroom, waiting for niggas to run into the bathroom.
Oh my god.
My nigga Uncle Pooh is outside. He got these Freedom Williams motorcycle boots on. He's kicking in car windows. Bonk. Like it is pandemonium. Pandemonium. Every time that I saw Big Cat after that, up until the point he died, he's like, yo, you are responsible for the craziest night of my life, bro. Single-handedly responsible for the craziest night of my life. He's like, I've never seen nothing like it.
That's insane. That's insane.
Never seen nothing like it. That shit is camping legend, bro.
Yeah. That's one of those stories that we can only get from someone from the zone that saw that. Because I've never heard this story, bro.
Yo, we was in there, nigga. I threw a chair at a nigga. He caught it, threw it back. Me and my brother Rick in there back to back punching niggas. Wham, wham.
Did you ever like meet up later on with any of these Mount Holly dudes and
Well, so I got a little brother. I got a little brother and a sister from Burlington County. So I'm quite sure that we crossed. But no, the very next year, New Jersey Drive came out, and Willenboro, which is right next to Mount Holly in Burlington, they was in there. It was in the movie theater. We was watching.
I knew it. I knew it was going to end up in some theater. Go ahead.
We was in the movie theater watching New Jersey Drive. Very next year.
And
This
sounds like some Young Guns Lost Boy shit.
Nigga. So we in there watching the movie. These niggas is being loud, like, yo, that look like the hood. That look like the hood. Like, and you know, they neighborhood don't even look like nothing like anything that was going on in New Jersey Drive. But they in there like, yo, that look like the, but like being real rowdy and rambunctious.
Sure.
Right. So my man Abdullah, Stoneface Killer, very humble dude though, was like, yo, can y'all cool out? They're like, shut the fuck up, nigga. So they keep going. Yes, son. I'll be in there in a little while.
Okay.
All right, go lay down. Okay. So Abdullah is like real humble dude. He's like, yo, try chill out. He's like, shut the fuck up, nigga. Abdullah went to his car because he not one of them dudes that
Do that talking.
like, yeah, he just walked to the car. We all in the movie. He walked back, stand in front of the screen, 45. Boom! Everybody started running out. We is in there whooping, like grabbing niggas up, whooping these niggas' asses in the process of niggas trying to escape.
Right. So it sounded like the Camden Cats was on some like, we're not gonna start it, but we definitely want to finish it.
We never started it. Look, it's the state championship basketball. I forgot what year this was, but it was a riot in New Brunswick between Camden and Trenton over the basketball game. You can't have too many of these niggas in the same room at the same time. Nigga.
First of all right. So when I was introduced to Camden, it was coming to shoot your crew, right?
Uh-huh.
And Camden had a reputation like, but it wasn't like I wasn't hearing it from Camden cats. The
Yeah.
Camden cats, I knew y'all, and y'all were
Yeah.
chill as fuck. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like when y'all were out in the world, y'all wasn't getting into beef. Y'all were cool, very peace dudes, or whatever. But I do remember coming out there one time, right? And there was what's the basketball player, man? That was
Juan Wagner.
all right. Dewan Wagner comes through, right? And you're like, yeah, there's Dewan Wagner right there, whatever. And then all of a sudden, I think in minutes, probably like 3 minutes, the blowout was quiet. The next minute, it was packed.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
What my point is saying that is the response was unheard of. Like I've seen some fast responses. Can you imagine if there's trouble with the responses?
No,
So
like,
DG, we can cut all go handle
no, I'm good.
boy.
I'm good. I'm good.
All right,
We got a little bit of time.
Yeah, my bad, y'all. My bad. No. What happened was that Coach had told me. No, my bad. Coach had told me. You know, they on a different time than us though. He told me after the show that his daughter was doing some type of report on hip hop, and he wanted to have her call me and ask me a bunch of questions. I didn't know, like, when you called me just now, I didn't know that's what it was gonna be just now at all.
Oh, good.
You know they on a different time than us though. But it was dope though. It was dope though. I would have rather like know the questions beforehand, so I ain't feel like I was freestyling the answers and stuff like that. But it was dope though. I want to see how a report come out though.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. What y'all discussing? My bad, y'all. Again, man.
We used to talk some candy shit.
Yeah, we're not gonna go back. You missed that out. You missed that.
Well, it's recorded though. I can check it out later.
Yeah. But what I will say, Lex, is we was chill because we never. First of all, the people that we was around was peaceful people. You know what I mean? Now, there was a situation where DJ Ghetto had beat. We was at the JD Dobbs on South Street. It's me and Phil chilling, and then the Shoe Kings, Byron and Darren Gans had pulled up. They just happened to be on South Street, so we sitting there talking, right? And DJ Ghetto, you remember DJ Soul One, the Asian boy, right?
Yes.
So he was him and Sayo was cool. I found that out after the fact, right? But him and DJ Ghetto had beef. We're standing next to JD Dobbs, and it was like this gate next to JD Dobbs. So we leaning on that because it was a restaurant right there.
Right.
Well, Ghetto come out and run to Phil. I was like, yo, watch my back. And DJ Soul One and his homies came out and he was pressing Ghetto. Ghetto's like, take it to the tables. Soul One was like, fuck that. I'm trying to be the peacemaker because we on South Street. Like, yo, fellas, we on South Street. It's police everywhere.
Top presence everywhere, yeah.
Nick. So I get between them, try to separate them. So one smacks my hand down like, nigga, I don't know you. Fuck off me. It smacks my hand. I spun this nigga beak like Daffy Duck. Wham! Right? And then all hell breaks loose, right? So then I grip him and I slam him against the fence and I'm holding him. And I'm sitting there and one of his homies like snuffed me in the ear. I look back. The people that were standing around with me is just watching the activities. So then I look back like, Phil, I know you didn't watch this man punch me in the ear. And then Phil jumps into action. Phil, yeah.
My God.
And then he jumps into action and he separates us and I hit him again. Wham! And he drops down to one knee and then the cops pull up. Right? They take me, they take Soul One, they take his homeboy. And They take us to the police station down South Street.
Mhm.
And Soul One wanted to go into another room and give his information. He's like, I'm not giving you my information in front of him, right? So they let us out in OR. And when I got out, my brothers pulled up in the van with Phil and my cousin Ennis. My cousin Ennis just so happened to be walking down the street and saw all of this stuff occurring and called my brothers immediately. So then I told my brother the same story that I just told you. He looked at Phil like, you ain't do nothing.
Yeah. Hey,
He's like,
man.
nah, I was, I got involved. He's like, nah, bro. Like, I was like, yo, I just remember getting punched in the ear, and I look back and everybody just watching.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm surprised to hear that
Oh, it
response
happens.
from
It
Phil.
happens. Like,
Yeah, it happens, but I'm sure Phil's gonna
yeah.
have his own. Phil's gonna see this, and Phil's gonna, get in the comments. Or he's gonna give his brother a call.
Hey, brother, we can talk about it. He was there. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not saying something that didn't happen.
No, it's a fact.
It's nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a fact.
But good
How we
time.
got this?
I'm the aggressive
How we
one.
got
I'm the brother that moves furniture, right? Like, my sisters are only allowed to call me if you subscribe to
Right,
decision. Like,
right.
is this
There's no
is this what you want?
Right.
And
No,
so
we got here from the like I was telling DG about
why he hate carers on.
yeah, why I don't fuck with
Oh
Karis One.
yeah. I ain't hear why you hate KRS One.
Because he put me in a situation like I had a Queen's shirt on and a Queen's hat on with a Mets chain on.
And
Like,
told everybody that Queen sucks.
yeah, where Queens at? Where Queens at? Queens makes some noise. And I had to make a choice. So I chose not to say shit. I'm not from Queens. I'm from where I am right now. Wherever this is, the address
Wow.
that's where I was only 3 deep, man. And
I think you told me this before.
yeah,
I think
and
you
2
told me this before.
cats. I didn't know them thinking. Even though they were older than me, I didn't know.
Where was you at?
Fight.
You was in wasn't you in like which one? Latin Quarters?
I believe it was the Latin Quarters. My first.
Yeah, you told me this before. You
Yeah.
told me this before.
First
And
time.
and that was not to be. That wasn't the place to be 3 deep.
Nah. At all.
We were 4 deep. One dude was soft. He was a girl chaser, but he was he was a fighter, but he chased girls so much that he was never around.
He's always distracted.
Yes, he always distracted. There was one dude who could fight if pushed to it, and the other one he was not a fighter at all. But they were older cats, and they wanted the young cat to go. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I heard back in the days. That's how niggas will get lined up. They'll get lined up by that right there. They start doing that. Yeah, where Brooklyn at?
Yeah.
Yeah, where the Bronx at?
Yeah.
Where Manhattan? And then they'll see when niggas say where you know what I'm saying, when niggas from where Queens at? Like, all right, them the Queens niggas right there.
I was telling Lex that me and my homie did a show in Marlton, New Jersey. Same thing happened where the host of the joint was from Mount Holly, New Jersey, and he called Mount Holly, and they all at the foot of the stage, and he out there screaming, "Mount Holly, we deep as fuck, Mount Holly." It's like 12, 15 of these niggas, right? He called Camden, it was crickets. Like no one that sounded like nothing, right? So
meanwhile, it's mad Camden niggas up in there.
Nigga, we go on stage, we start performing. One of the Mount Holly niggas spit at us on stage. I threw the mic in the crowd. All the Camden niggas that was quiet in the back.
That's what I'm saying.
Whole riot. Whole riot behind that shit.
We ain't letting it be known. We ain't
I'm
letting it be
telling
known like that.
Them niggas is not call and response niggas. They you know what I mean? You don't need to know who's here and how many of them is here. You'll see
Exactly.
it need to happen,
Exactly.
right?
So look, the talk of the week, man. this album, these albums that drop. Dave, have you checked the albums out?
Absolutely not.
You want to? You don't check them out at all? You ain't listen to them?
I'm not interested. I'm not interested. Like I think I've heard enough through other people's content to gauge where we at. I don't have a real strong assessment on the quality, or from what I hear, it's more Drake shit. You know what I mean? Nothing beyond what he's already done. Like it's nothing cutting edge. It's nothing to be excited about. Like if you're a Drake fan, wow, you'll love it. If you're not a Drake fan, you're not going to become a Drake fan because of it, right?
So me myself, I listened to it's 3 albums. So all right, so he dropped 3 albums, and so I guess my first question is gonna be right now, man. Was dropping 3 albums genius or was it desperation? What you think, Lex?
Are we talking about Drake?
That's what we're talking about.
Why is he like this?
I don't know.
Yeah, first of all, this is the greatest rapper of all times.
Wow,
Drake.
Wow.
And listen, hold on a second.
Yeah.
If someone sneaks under the fence, if someone has a way of getting in the building, we don't question all that, especially us in our culture. We listen. He got in the way he get. He started a record label from drug money. Yo, but who gives a fuck? The results are the results. I'm not gonna knock this dude and his background because the bottom line, the work is excellent. You know what I mean? Am I the biggest Drake fan? Am I a Drake fan? No. But at the same time, the quality of his music, to me, is solid. And there's a place for Drake. You know what I mean? To answer your question, I'd rather him put a double CD out.
3 CDs.
No, but take all these songs. I don't need all these songs, bro.
Okay.
I don't need all these songs. Like, get your best fucking 18 and drop that. Don't. I can't do 3. I haven't listened to the other albums. I've listened to 1 album.
You don't listen to 1 album so far? I listened to 2 of them. Listen to 2 of them.
And your thoughts are? So
I'm not actually mad at him for doing it because there's been times when Drake dropped albums, you know what I'm saying, and all right, so basically with the albums, it's like 3 different vibes from Drake though. So you got the Iceman joint was when he was just rapping. Then you got this Maid of Honor, you know what I'm saying? This one sound like a in the club summertime feel throughout the whole album. I haven't got to the 3rd one yet. I forgot how to pronounce. How do you pronounce that one again? I call it the Habibi though. Habib. Right?
I thought it was. I take it as the T is silent. Habibi.
Yeah. So I haven't got to that one yet though. So and it's been times when Drake would mash all 3 of these styles of these albums all up into one album, and I'd be like, like why he just took us on a roller coaster of giving us different type of shit throughout the whole shit though. So I think like with this one he was like, nah, I'm gonna give y'all an album for each one of these feels, which I'm not mad about. Iceman, I gave my take on that.
Wait, the way you explain that, that's dope then. Like,
yeah.
Hey, these are the people that this is targeted for. I like that.
Yeah, okay. Exactly. I like they did it like that. So because when it came to Iceman, you know what I'm saying, I wasn't really feeling Iceman. Like y'all heard my rating on the first listen, the first day I heard it, I gave it a 6. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't like, I would say that he was rapping. His bars was there, but the shit he was just like his emotional victim mode he was in. I wasn't really feeling that shit. You know what I'm saying? That like it came along with it. I'm like, nah, I ain't want to hear it. But I'm not gonna take nothing away from the bars. He was rapping. You know what I'm saying? He was being real witty. You know what I'm saying? Had entendres going on through it, but it was like the message that came behind the music was just like, I ain't with all that shit though. So I gave it a 6. You know what I'm saying? Incredible. But now this Man of Honor joint, the Maid of Honor, that shit is a summertime in the club, feel good album. You know know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna be ringing off in the club. A lot of day parties, a lot of pool parties. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the chicks
Dave,
are
you
gonna
hear
be
this?
loving it.
Excuse me. Dave, you know what's wild about this dude? He's
What?
like the entendres with this and that man was rapping.
The
He
message
was
behind
dumb.
it.
He was lyrically superior. He was doing all this stuff, but it
I
was
didn't say
bad.
that.
He was complaining. Like, yo,
No,
dude,
because
either the
like I
rapper is
said,
high level, either the raps are high level, and that's that.
you're right. You're right. So now if somebody puts an album out and they rhyming superior and they doing all type of double entendres and triple entendres and they rapping about being fucking gay, I don't want to hear that shit. No, nothing against the community, but it's just not gonna want to be for my ears. I don't want to hear it though, bro. And
That's
the
everybody's.
way he was doing,
That's
huh?
people saying complain about Eminem. Like
That too, though,
Eminem
exactly.
is elite, but I don't want to hear that Trailer
Yeah.
Park shit.
He was just
Hold on,
he was
bro, hold
complaining
on.
and crying, guys.
On the Diamond District, I just want you all people that are LGBT. What's it?
Oh no, we
LGBT?
have nothing against them.
We have nothing
against
against
them at all.
you because we want y'all to
No.
come buy diamonds and get the jewels too. So
But-
no. I just want to be clear. It's okay. Go ahead,
All right. But I'm gonna be clear on this though too. I don't want to hear about a motherfucker, fucking whether men or women. I don't want to. That's why I couldn't get to Young M.A. I don't want to hear Young M.A. talking about hitting a girl with the strap on, baby. I don't want to hear that shit, baby.
Yeah, I don't
That's
wanna
just
hear
me.
that either. That's
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. No, I ain't got nothing against him no, at all. It's a dope R&B dude, right? It's a dope ass R&B dude, b. I got put on from Joe Budden's podcast. Dude makes some
Duran
dope
dude.
ass. Who you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, skinny light skinned dude that look like the
Yo,
Uncle
bro.
Frank.
The nigga music is so fire, b.
What's his name?
But it's just so paused. It's
Duran.
paused though.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's just so paused though, b. But the music is so fire though, b. Like it's it might be my ignorance with the name. It might be me. You know what I'm saying? I just can't get past it.
No,
Can't get past it. That's all it was though. Like we got past Luther. Luther wasn't screaming that he was singing to a man the whole
Luther
time.
was singing to a woman. Luther was singing.
Okay, maybe he was.
He wasn't.
Maybe he was.
No.
Maybe he was.
His motivation might have been a man, but he was saying she. He never said he.
Yeah,
No.
see, dude be saying he. Know what I'm
Luther
saying? He was saying
is bigger. Luther is bigger than male relationship.
Yeah.
He is universal love. Now,
Singing
this is
about
funny
Chad.
thing. So I know I got a couple homies who, you know, are LGBTQ who are
Mhm.
singing, right? And I've heard in conversation brothers say, "Hey, I'm singing to God when I'm singing about love." You know what I mean? It's not
Mhm.
necessarily to a person. It's the highest form of love that I
That's
can.
fair.
You know what I mean? And hey, man, if that's where we are, that's where we are.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Yeah.
Take that.
but we went down a rabbit hole. I think.
Yeah,
that-
we did. Not saying that Drake. Hold on, I'm gonna clear up quick. Not saying that Drake is talking. He's just being real emotional and hurt about losing a battle from 2 years ago. I just didn't want to hear that right there. That's it right there. But we could move on from that. Go
I
ahead,
think,
though, Dave. What you want to say?
I think that's another piece of why I'm not interested. Right? Like, there's so much content going around. Like, all of the people Drake dissed on Iceman, and it was from this situation from 2 years ago, right? That we've all moved on from. The world has moved on from, and you know, you kind of rehashing, you know, or recooking old beans
Mhm.
by waiting 2 years. Like, this is the kind of energy that people were looking for in the midst of the battle. To bring it now, it's just like, excuse me, talking shit to a nigga that knocks you out already. Like, you already lost. Well, I'm gonna get my lick back. No, we're already past it. We don't even want to see y'all fight no more. You know what I mean? It's like after Floyd beat Pacquiao. If Pacquiao came back 2 years talking about how he planned to beat up Floyd, it's like, you know what I mean? So, but my big thing with the 3 albums, I think that that's you not trusting your brand, right? Like you do what you do, in terms of how you craft your albums, right? I think the three albums is throwing everything at the wall and allowing people to, well, hoping something sticks and seeing what people are going to gravitate to. But you could have picked the best from Iceman, the best from Maid of Honor, and the best from Habibi, and gave people the best of your work. So you're giving a lot of your better works mixed in with a lot of filler, just in different genres of music. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
I don't know. If it work out for them, then it's genius. Genius is determined by the success level. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like if it worked, it was genius. If it failed, it was the worst idea ever. We watch the same thing with Kanye all the time. You know what I mean? When it works, it tells you how smart he is. When it doesn't work, it tells you how much of an idiot he is. And when you take those big risks, you know what I mean? You're either extremely rewarded or vilified for it. So only time will tell.
Sure. Good point.
Flex.
Good point.
Why haven't you found a moment? I mean, you've been having a lot to say about Drake as of lately, though. Know what I'm
He be
saying, but
trolling
why haven't you found a moment to go listen to the music though?
Because
because I'm not
I've
interested
been
in it.
too busy
Go
to.
ahead.
You know what? No, I'm interested in a little bit. I want to see what he, the quality, what sounds. When he did that reggae stuff, when he does the Afrobeat stuff, I was pleasantly surprised. I said, "Yo, this cat did it. It was quality shit." I'm listening to, like, we all listen to. We don't have depth with this one particular genre of music. Like, I'm talking to two cats who know a lot of shit about different various genres of music, and they have understanding on a much deeper level. And Drake, I wanted to see what he was doing, and you know what? He's never let me down. The quality of his music, no matter what style it is, what he's doing, it's dope. So the reason why I haven't gotten a chance to listen to the other two albums because I've been too busy defending him against cats
Mm.
like Glasses, Trap, and Steve, the producer, especially my man Dave Ghetto. Me, my man Trill, and PG, we packed Trill. We packed Trap and Steve up. Last Saturday, if you didn't watch the Gatekeepers podcast,
Oh man,
we cooked them.
Wait,
They told
did
me
you
a
really?
lot of man wasn't hip
Did
where
hop.
you really?
somebody
I
said
don't have
where
time.
somebody said this is some of the best rapping they've ever
I
heard.
just want to talk. I just want to say.
That
That's all I want to do. Now, so what
that
I'm saying is this: these cats think they're gonna like have this group think and come together, and they have these talking points that make no sense. Well, now it's time. We in the Diamond District. Now we're really not gonna make any sense. Let me ask you a question. We ask him simple questions, DG. Yo, why is he
What's
not
the simple
hip hop?
question?
Why is Drake not hip hop? I don't want to go
What's
all the
that?
way back to the beginning, but this is the question I asked them. Glass Trap was like, well, well. These are the things that makes him not hip hop. It's the things outside of the music.
No, it's what
What?
it is.
I,
No, what makes
you
him
don't
not
have
hip hop?
you don't have access to his life outside of his music.
What?
all right.
But based off of
The lawsuit doesn't make him hip hop.
it's
Okay.
not even that. It's not even that. The design of the music is for pop radio. He explores all of these other genres beyond hip hop and raps over them, so
Okay.
you automatically uh, uh, put put it in the hip hop category. You just said he does Afro beats. You just said he does reggae. You just said he does. He just so happens to
Mhm.
be rapping over it. That is him exploring all these other genres, but putting a shine on it to be applied to pop radio. so that he has access to the masses, right? Hip hop by design is a particular, it has a particular edge, it has a particular feel to it. Even your most poppy, like we didn't, people wasn't saying it.
Used to.
Big Willie Style was a hip hop album. Nobody called Will
Right.
Smith a hip hop artist after Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince parted ways. LL even LL even being somebody who is more of of a a widely accepted artist, still had records like Break of Dawn, still had records that gave that edge, that still had that lack of polish to it, right? We're watching somebody who, since the minute that they came in, was making records for top 40 radio. Are we disagreeing with that? And
That's a
And
fact.
if we are,
No,
name the record that is like, oh, that's too grimy for radio. He doesn't have any. Everything is
Lex,
created with the intention of getting daytime spins.
okay, that's fair.
Lex.
That's fair. Yes, sir. Yes.
Now that those you want to respond to.
So let me. I'm going to respond to him. Go, but finish, Dave.
Yeah.
Are you finished?
Huh?
Dave, are you finished?
Yeah.
Because when there's there are albums that I feel like are grimy and not there's, I mean, not albums, but there's songs that are too grimy for pop. So when I think about songs like Red Button, when I think about Stories Ain't My Brother, Stories About My Brother, The Shoe Fits, Wickman, Evil Ways with J. Cole, those are not pop records. Those are not pop records. And we can go on and on and on. And
Keep
so
going.
I have
Keep
this.
going on and on. Keep going on and on.
I just named 5 joints.
How
That's not
many
enough.
records? How many records has Drake released? He just released 43. Five ain't even a drop in the bucket when you dropping 43. He has hundreds of records out, and you're telling me that
What about Light Up?
it's
What about Light Up?
right.
What about Light Up? What about
Sick.
Unforgettable? That, listen, we have to honestly, when we're gonna talk about this dude and talk about his discography, at some point we have to spend some time and go through the records, all right? Because
So
if you're
play
not
'em,
gonna
but
sit here, no, I
that's-
can't play it, but what I'm saying is, go ahead,
no. Go ahead.
I'm listening. So
No,
all I'm
I'm
saying
just
is this.
saying you're cherry picking
That's wild.
one
That's
to
wild.
two
He
to
just
five.
told me to go ahead, and then he pushed me. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
You're cherry picking.
That was
You're cherry picking records, right? What about this? What about that? And he very may well have records that didn't place in top 40. However,
Okay.
the design, the polish, the fact that you use writers is very popish. It's very R&B-ish. It's very Beyonce-ish. That is not hip hop by design.
But I feel you. I understand that. Now, if that was if the statement, if you made that statement first, then I would address that. But you asked, he has no records. You said he has no records that
Well-
are grimy. That all his stuff is targeted
Well,
at the pop. I give
those
you
aren't
5.
grimy.
I give you 6.
Let's
I
let's
give you
let's
6
let's
records.
let's be
I
clear.
give you
Those are
6 records that could be played at a hip hop party. I'm
No,
talking
no.
about do rags. I'm talking about dashikis, incense burning, sandals with Timbs and big jeans, all that bullshit. And they're
Let's
playing
be
and they're gonna
clear.
go.
let's be clear.
Yes, sir.
They are
Sure,
dark
let's be clear.
records. They're not grimy records. It's
Oh my
nothing
God.
grimy about. Come on,
Chad,
man.
can we play
So
these records, bro?
you're telling
Without
me
being demonic.
you're telling me You're telling me
Sure, I'm telling you.
that
Yeah.
niggas will play Dwick will play
Now we can't play
um
this. Can't play him right now. Go ahead.
no
All
no
right,
no
it's all
with,
good.
with,
Come on.
with- you'll play Dwick, you'll play
Mm-hmm.
um 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 Ten Crack Commandments, you'll play um any DMX record, and then immediately after you're gonna put on fucking Drake. That's what you're telling me, Lex?
Well, what I'm telling
Well,
you, that depends
any
on
one of those records, one of those records that you name, would they flow well
Yeah.
into that playlist?
Sure. Sure. If you know what you're doing. Just like with CL Smooth. Wait, let me ask you a question. Would CL Smooth flow right into that playlist, that same playlist? With Troy?
Absolutely, absolutely.
I remember. Oh, it would? So then Drake would too.
No, he wouldn't.
Then
See,
Drake will as
Drake
well.
doesn't. Drake doesn't make
With
Troy.
Heavy D? With Heavy D?
Drake, not in
What
that
about Heavy
playlist.
D and LL?
Not in that.
That
Well,
playlist.
LL has records that will flow into that. Not necessarily Heavy D.
If
Not
you
necessarily
love
Heavy
hip
D.
hop.
You said what?
If you
And Heavy
love
D,
it.
Heavy
What
D
about
was
Slum Village?
no.
Slum Village.
They wouldn't fit into that. What you're trying to do is you're trying to redirect the conversation. I'm talking about
I'm a
grime.
D-
You said he got grimy records. I gave you 3 grimy
No,
records, and now you're trying to give me more polish, or something that's off
he's
base. Like
polished. He's polished. He's polished
right,
like Havoc.
no, that polish
Yeah,
is
Havoc is
for
polished. Havoc
polish
is
is for.
who's the more polished rapper? Havoc or Prodigy?
What are you talking about? We're not even talking
Why?
about.
See, you see,
You
see,
see what he
stay
does?
doing. You stay doing on it.
Like,
You stay doing that.
No.
he
I'm gonna show you something.
No, what he does is this is the style of confusion. He takes you through
Mm-hmm.
these loopholes. You
That's right.
forget what you're talking
That's right.
about, and he's making
That's
points
right.
that line up with the loophole, but not the original. We got to keep the main thing the main thing. The polish that is attributed to Drake is for mass consumption. It's not for connoisseurs. Hip hop is a connoisseur. Is a connoisseur
Great way to put it. Great way to put
type
it.
of
Like that.
genre
That
of
was a
music.
great way.
It is not. It is not
He's an
mass
educator.
consumption. Mass consumption takes MSG. It takes some flavoring and some prettying up
Sure.
and stuff like
Sure.
that. That's what makes it pop.
Let me ask you a question. When it came, so all right, you answered that. Let's move on just a little bit. Let's move to the left.
Okay.
When it comes to Prodigy and Havoc of Mobb Deep, who was more polished when it came across the lyrics and
They
rapping?
weren't polished.
Not in
None
the
of
production.
them were polished. It was kind of unorthodox. Well, P is really unorthodox, but he was the better rapper in my opinion.
P, right? P.
Hey, absolutely.
To me, when I heard Havoc, I felt like he was so polished. When he came, I thought he was skill wise, he was the better rapper than Havoc. Hold on, bro. Hold on. And that polished feel made it feel unauthentic. You know what I'm saying? So when you say polish, to me, that might be someone who has more skills than the regular cat and who's able to cross over into the studio, into records. You know what I mean? We shouldn't knock Drake for having a polished sound. Now, if you're talking about production, I get it. But the results are the results. We have 15 years of sheer dominance. 15 years that we've never, ever seen in our life. Out of 50 years, none of these motherfuckers have had so many victories. Instead of celebrating the dude, you know what I mean? We are systematically tearing them up. And you know what? I agree with you, but at the same time, it's over the top.
You're liberal.
Man.
I could tell by your.
I am.
Yeah.
I am
And that's
liberal.
how we keep getting duped by.
But we're conservative. I'm a conservative too. I'm a conservative liberal.
That's how we keep getting duped by, because you what I'm seeing
What's the other
is
option?
No, you overlook. I'm. It's a mind state. It's not. I'm not talking political party. I'm talking mind state.
Okay.
However, um, you
I'm a
overlook.
liberal.
You overlook the additives that make it
Okay.
look like it's the good thing, right? So if you understood or if you understand
I was right
the
about you.
process
I
that
was right
goes
about you.
into a Beyonce album, right? Like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
not she don't just show up to a a a, a studio session and it's her and a producer and she go in and she sing and then they mix and it's ready to go. We know that it's
Right.
vocal production, it's all kinds of arrangement, it's all of these other people who have their hand in the creation of a Beyonce record, right?
Sure. Okay.
My understanding, and if I'm wrong, I could be wrong, but my understanding of the Drake creation process is very similar
Sure.
to the Beyonce creation
Okay.
process, which makes it
Okay.
manufactured. It's not my sheer talent and your sheer talent in the room creating this thing. It's my some of my talent coupled with the support of his talent and Trap's talent and Glass's talent
Sure.
and this talent, and that's what gives you my piece. And then you got these 50
Okay.
producers all coming together and putting. I might add drums. You got strings. You got it's not it's Drake is the package. You understand what I'm saying? Drake is not the
Sure.
individual. It's the culmination of all of the input of 10 to 12 people in the room. He's just a person. He's the figurehead that presents it to the world.
And I
That's
feel,
that's pop.
yeah,
Is that a
and
problem?
I feel like no,
No,
no, it is a problem. I feel like it's a problem because hip hop lies on on showing how great you are as an individual when it comes to your pen. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to your mind right there. Because it's not like how it is with singing. Like, all right, so now R&B, you show your talent through your voice. So how you
right.
can hold your vocals. A magician that plays jazz shows how good they are on the instrument, how good they are on the instrument and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And hip hop was an art form that gets shown of how your pen is, what comes from your mind. You know what I'm saying? Not what you can recite. You know what I mean? Like that. So now when it starts breaking away from being a person that's putting pen to pad and basically displaying their art, you know what I'm saying? That's when I think it swayed a little bit away from being hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like that. It goes more on to being, you know what I'm saying? Now you're just rapping. You're rapping what
That's
somebody wrote for you
nonsense.
and shit like that. You don't
That's
agree with that,
nonsense.
Lex?
Trap.
So what's the
We
best
have
so what's the
we have
best way?
Con we have Kanye. We have all these cats who weren't writing their shit. We're getting help those
But you
producers.
know what
Y'all
though? But
still
you know what
calling them
though?
y'all
No,
calling them a genius.
No, well,
Kanye,
they
Y'all
call
called that
Kanye.
nigga a genius.
I call Kanye a producer, B. I always said Kanye was a producer, bro. A producer rapper, bro. I never put Kanye down as being I'm always one that never looked at Kanye as being a supreme lyricist, B. I never put him down as being a supreme
There are,
lyricist
pe-
at all.
there
Now,
are people who believe
I
he's a
understand that.
supreme
But
lyricist.
we
And
not there.
I'm not that person that say that.
I'm not the,
I put him down as a
I'm
producer,
not talking
supreme
about you
producer.
guys.
I put him as a supreme
He's
producer
not a
though.
supreme producer either. He's
I
not that
mean,
either.
from
He's getting help
the
with production
beginning,
as well.
that came later on though.
But
Yeah.
But you see what my
even in
notes changed
understanding,
that though for Kanye.
but even in understanding what a producer is, Quincy Jones is a producer that never played. He doesn't necessarily play the instruments or
Composer.
every instrument.
What are you
He
talking about?
composes. Steve, huh?
It's a composer.
Like
Quincy's a
people,
What are you
composer.
people.
talking about?
You just said
Quincy Jones doesn't play instruments.
he can play instruments, but he
He played
didn't
the
play every
trumpet. He
instrument
played the
on
trumpet.
his.
He played the trumpet. He played the trumpet. That's it. He's a trumpet
But he
player.
doesn't play every instrument on every Quincy Jones produced record that you've ever heard.
Okay, and that's
He
not a
told
requirement
he came in
for
the room. Look, people came in the room. He told people what to do. at the beginning of this song, I want you to go. "Diddly-diddly-diddly-diddly." Mike said,
Yep.
"Yo, I don't like it. Take
Right.
it off." He was like, "Nah, we're not taking it off." Produced.
Yeah.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So even in that aspect, Drake production is produced.
Yeah.
Like you just look at
And
the
Drake
people that
Drake was
it's
produced by Atlanta. He was produced.
no, he wasn't produced by Atlanta because
No, no, no.
it's not just Atlanta that so it's the amount of
So who
like
else?
part of it is all of the work of all of the people from beginning to end that it takes to get this composition out, right? So there are some people, let's say let's say Jay Z, right? You got Jay Z, you got No ID. They go in a room, they give you what's the John?
Which one?
So, even
444 album?
yeah, the
Some of the
4
444
joints,
album?
4
Mhm.
joints, right? That's him in a room with another dude in the room, and they're giving you this, right? It's not him and 3, 4 other people putting lines together to then go get with a dude who is putting these different people to come up with this composition, and he's not necessarily creating it, he's producing it, and you're not necessarily writing it, you're collaborating on it. It's one big collaboration. How are you king? You're manufactured.
Mhm.
Saying LeBron is the king after you find out he's an android. You know what I'm saying? Like he has robotic limbs. It's enhancements.
That's a fact.
So it be beyond him
We
being
if
freaky
he's
corny.
fake, if he's fake, then we need to hold someone responsible for validating his nonsense. All right.
Well, no,
So we
the
have to
people
blame.
validate his
We have to
nonsense
blame. We have to. Wait. So we have to blame. So if the audience or the people are accepting of the nonsense, then why is that a problem?
because
The
so
people
this
want
is
it.
the thing. But this is the thing, and we're not the
Sure.
debate is not whether people want it or not. The debate is whether the question is he king, right?
Mhm.
That's not
He's the most successful. He's
but
the most
that's
successful.
like look,
You know,
people love
and
Kamala
Adam,
Harris,
you know
but is
this.
she president?
No, no, she's not the president.
So one thing that I've learned in life is don't listen to the people. The people steer you wrong. People are conditioned. People are guided. People are they are directed into like we don't think the things that we think just by happenstance. We're programmed to feel and think the way that we are, and
That's a fact.
then we find things that either bolster or mute that programming, right?
See,
So,
the
but
okay,
this is understanding that is self awareness. The average person is not self aware. They think they like what they like because they think they bought a Pepsi today because they like how Pepsi tastes, not the fact that they heard 2 Pepsi commercials and seen a Pepsi billboard on their way to go get some gas, and now you thirsty. You understand what I'm saying? Like this, like we're in the world of propaganda and programming. So what people like can't be the determining factor for what's right and what's wrong.
okay, that was nicely said. I don't agree with none of that. So let me just say this to you clearly. Um, the people have a say. And if I don't agree with their shit, I'm not in that pack. What I would like to say to you is this one thing, though, DG. I don't knock Drake for getting assistance writing his lyrics. I don't get pissed off if 4 or 5 guys come together to produce his music, because my understanding of all industries. I don't get mad at George Lucas for Star Wars, and it's not. Wait, the grip was doing this, and the DP is not George Lucas. Well, who are all these motherfucking names at the end of the movie, huh? Like, there's like we. It seems like to me now we're gonna knock someone's brand and product because they get the best people in the industry and they try to make the best shit that they can, and now we're gonna knock them because they put their all hands in. I believe if you, Dave Ghetto, right? I don't know what you could have done. You are qualified enough as far as your skills and your mind to have gold albums and platinum albums and be a star in this rap game. But he was blessed to have niggas who said, you know what? This is what we want. You feel me? And they had to. I don't know. I don't know what makes him different than you, except that he had a team.
It's a lot. It's a lot that
That
makes
would
him
go
different.
all out for him.
It's not that. It's not that. He has a lot that one. It's the desire to make the kind of music that targets the mass listener.
Okay, we
I
all know
never.
that. You
No, we don't. We don't. We don't. We make music
I,
that
I, I, I
we
wish
make
I,
the
I wish we had
look,
time.
look. So you gotta understand. We make the music that we like
Sure,
more times than not
sure,
as artists.
sure.
Um, that's
Right.
that's the driving factor of being creators, right? We're often
Sure.
influenced by the stuff that we listen to most, and that's what we like. That's what drives us to kind of want to try it ourselves, right? If you look at, like, I understand impact. So when we're talking about the big three, or we're talking about the top five, I can acknowledge top five impact wise being a Jay Z, Nas, Big, you know, um, and any other two you want to put in that realm, right? But they not my favorite top five. You know what I mean? Like I'm, you know me, I'm a big De La fan. I'm a big Tribe fan. You know what I mean? Like, so the music that I make is off the family tree, or the music that I made was highly inspired by those artists. And I never saw those artists as top 40 artists, or artists who went for mass consumption, right? He made a conscious decision to go for mass consumption. And but and I don't want this to sound like a critique of him as a person. It is just me explaining what is and what's not, right? So if we're calling him king, I'm saying this is why I would say he's not the king. It doesn't mean that he's not good in what he does. It doesn't mean that I don't acknowledge his success and what he does. He's
Sure.
just based off of these things. I wouldn't consider him the king by the standards of the type of what I understand hip hop to be, not as a culture, but as
No,
a
I agree
genre.
with that.
You
I
know what I
agree with
mean?
that.
My understanding of hip
Yeah.
hop is much different, and I'm old. You know what I mean? I'm 52 years old, so I've experienced every ideation of what hip hop is. and this just it went left. If we're calling this hip hop,
Okay, I'll give you that.
All
I
right.
can concede to that. I concede
All
to that.
right.
you see that's beautiful, Lex. You see how this works, trap.
That was great right there, Lex, man. Yeah.
This is way is
Understanding.
way time or
Understanding.
place.
Yeah.
It's way
I
Understanding.
give it to
time or
because
place and gatekeeper.
I,
Gatekeeper.
he has too much hip hop characteristics for me to say he's completely pop. And that's all I'm saying, man. I'm not gonna
But
just throw
hold
him
on.
away. Y'all can throw him away. I'm not gonna do that.
No,
I'm not
no,
gonna
no,
do
no,
it.
no.
But
But
I understand what I hear you,
real,
and I agree with what you're saying.
real quick, trap.
Mm-hmm.
Beyond rapping, what hip hop characteristics does he show?
You can answer that question.
Oh, and not asking me, asking you.
I was asking you. You,
He's
you
talking to
said
you.
He asking you,
no.
Lex.
Beyond
Are you talking
rapping,
to me?
Yeah.
yes. Beyond
Me?
rapping,
Okay.
what hip hop characteristics does he does he show?
He tries to appeal to all of us. He tries appeal to the lowest self of us. You know what I
By
mean?
doing what?
His choice in production, his choice in the people, the women he dates, the women he deals with, the people he's around, the MCs that he would try to get features from, and stuff like that. Like all the choices. Like if you're gonna say he's calculated, it's all put together, then it's calculated and all put together. If he's making music he makes music for all of us. Now, some of us don't accept it, and I get it. I don't, I think it can get a little boring, but I
You
think
didn't
he's
answer.
made an attempt. Yeah, well, he's making an attempt. What does he do outside of
Of
rapping?
rapping. Rapping is his only attachment to hip hop.
His
If he
fashion,
did,
his
if,
fashion.
if he,
Action. Wow.
anyway,
Wow.
Yo,
if
hold on. These cats are corny. These cats are
Who?
corny, DG.
who
Okay.
Which cats? Which cats you talking about?
These cats who represent hip hop today, they don't know how to dress. They have no style. What do they bring
yeah,
into the game? What does Kendrick? Hold on. What does Kendrick bring to the game outside of rapping?
we're not talking about Kendrick.
Culture.
I
We
He
are
brings
thank
LA
you, thank
culture.
you,
no,
thank
no.
you,
We are
thank you.
we are talking about Drake, right?
Yeah, he likes doing that. He likes doing that though.
Yeah,
He likes
we're
doing
talking
that.
about
Well,
we're talking about
let
Drake.
me ask you.
And
What,
the question is, outside of rapping, in terms of hip hop, what attachment? What does he do? That four elements. I ain't never see him
he
tag. He
stays
don't break.
outside.
He don't DJ.
He
That's
stays
not hip hop. That's
relevant.
just
He's
nigga shit.
outside.
But we
But
don't.
you don't see Kid got do none of that shit either though.
What?
What?
Why do we automatically go back to Kendrick Lamar
That's what
when
he does. That's what he does.
you're saying
What about Nick Grant? Do you know Nick Grant? Do you know Nick Grant?
I do know Nick Grant.
What elements have you seen Nick Grant doing? What elements have you seen Big Daddy King, Jay Z, and Nas doing?
No, but what I'm telling you is the music that they're making, the DJ and the MC getting in the room, or DJ or MC and producer getting in the room and creating is is core to hip hop.
Don't you?
Since Drake, hold on, hear me
It's
out.
not an
Since,
element.
since we removed that from since Drake has removed that aspect in that process, but you are saying that he's still hip hop. What he has, give me something else that makes him hip hop. If the core of hip hop is me as an MC and my producer or beat maker in a room and us creating, if we're not doing that, what are we doing that we're saying
He's
is
not
hip hop?
doing that. So he's not doing. He's not doing that.
No, it's 15. It's 15. Look at the production. Look at the production list and remove if it's samples. We understand that the creators of the original record are also listed. They're co-writers, they're co-producers, there are a whole bunch of co's.
Sure.
You understand what I'm saying? So
They
what I'm
said
saying,
they said that with this Iceman album though. They said that he's the only person listed as a on the songs though. He made sure he went about it and did it like that. He paid them ghostwriters off, so they wasn't gonna get listed.
Hey
So,
man,
well, hold on.
about to argue that. Yeah.
So,
This
so how the fuck can we prove anything then? How can we prove anything then?
I'm just
See,
saying. I'm giving
my
you
mind is
that
too
point.
See,
I'm giving you that point. I'm giving you that point right there, Lex. He's the only one mentioned as the writer on these songs, B. Let me go check him again.
so on these 43 songs,
He's the only writer.
not the other hundreds that he's done,
No.
but on these 43 songs,
He's the only writer mentioned listed on these songs. Lex, I'll give you that, Lex. You got that, bro. You got that, Lex. I'm gonna check it again. But hold on.
His older
So
stuff, he has Quentin Miller. His older stuff, he might have Quentin Miller in here and there, as a collab. But he's not writing the whole composition and shit.
yo,
It's really
he,
unfair that we do that to him, man.
Lil Yachty has written for Drake. What are we talking about?
I don't know where you standing at right now, Lex. You sound like you don't want like I'm telling you right now that he's being listed as the only writer on the song. So why? We're giving you that. We're giving you that right now, but you taking it. You don't want us to give you that though. It seems like you don't want us to give you that right
I'll
there.
take it.
Okay.
You know why? I'll take it, but you know what the thing is? I don't give a fuck about Drake like that. Okay, can we move on?
It's hard to tell.
Can we move on?
It's hard to tell. You want to move on? All right. How about those Knicks? Lex? Yeah,
I'm not gonna talk with Knicks.
You don't want to talk about the Knicks?
Yeah,
I
we
gave you a chance to be a Knicks fan. You did 3 years.
Well, all right.
I said, listen, put it in there. I'll pay your processing fee. I'll pay it so you can be down with us. I said, you said no. I said, hold on. There is a processing fee. I'll pay it for you. You didn't. You turned it down for 3 years in a row. I asked you multiple times in a year. Don't ask. Beat it.
So can I make an announcement? Right now? I'm making an announcement right now, Diamond District. I have a new team. Right now. I'm officially
a New York Knicks fan.
No. I'm officially a San Antonio Spurs fan.
Oh my goodness.
I have went to Texas. Yep. I went to Texas. So now, what you gonna say now? Huh?
I'm not gonna say nothing.
Yeah. I got the best player to ever play in the NBA on my team. What you want to say now? Nothing. That's what I thought.
Say nothing.
What the fuck? Hold on. It says Harper running out back onto the bench, and then all of a sudden a FanDuel employee tells him to get back into the locker room. No, that wasn't a FanDuel employee right there telling them that. No, that's why I lost my ticket tonight too. That's crazy. That's how I lost my ticket. That wasn't a FanDuel employee. Get the fuck out of here. All right, I'm gonna play this clip right here real quick. Hold on, I got a clip.
Let me just say this one thing, bro. Let me just say this one thing. All you, it's funny. But this is another. Hold on. Let me get some camera time. You don't mind? I have to get some makeup in. All right, thank you. Y'all so quick to give away black jobs in this country, man.
Oh my God!
So now we're gonna be a fan. We about to give away our NBA to these foreigners. They can't. These owners for the longest are saying, hey, yeah, the European game is so much better, right?
That's what we're doing?
Every day we busting these dudes' ass. Every day we busting these foreign dudes' asses. Yeah, Wemby, he's nice, but you know what he's nice for? He's nice because he's 7'5" and he's awkward as fuck. He looks like a praying mantis on two fucking, like, who cares? He do fucking basketball in the rim.
Best player.
He looks like he never recovered from injury. He just looked frail.
You know how many
not gonna
American kids? You know how many American? Hold on, let me say this. You know how many American kids, black, white, Latino, all are busting their ass to be in this fucking NBA, NFL, MLB, soccer, all they're busting their ass, and they're constantly being compared to foreign motherfuckers, man. And what I'm saying to you is this: it's political, it's politics, and I'm tired of us being compared to some shit that we created, right? And now we're gonna give our league to the Luca. He's
You
been
sound real
shitting on himself in games for years, huh?
now you sound conservative. You got to pick a side. It's America first.
I'm
Or,
a conservative liberal. Yeah, I'm watching.
So-
I'm watching. Yeah, man.
No, I just want to say this, right? So you think
I'm
it's
starting a
easy?
podcast called Diamond's
Yeah.
Living Room. No, Diamond's Living Room. Try again.
So do you think? I think it's harder for a person from outside of the country to make it into the NBA than it is for a person that's in America making it into the NBA. Though.
Why?
Because they got to make it over here. First of all, they got to make it over here. They got to make it through over there, and then they got to make it over here. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's like easy. It's a walk in the park to make it from a court season to the NBA. You know what I'm saying? So we're not gonna go with that right there. I think they got to work hard. Why is it easier?
You know why it's easier? Because Wemby has a whole nation behind him. He has billions of dollars behind him. You know how much did his jersey sales go up, man? And when he was in the fucking stinking ass San Antonio Spurs, we have France. Was he from France?
France.
He's French, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you talking about everyone in France buying his shit? He's a nation behind him. So you got Jamal Jackson from some part of Maryland, Jersey, or Manhattan, and he's whatever, he's good. And you have this motherfucker Wemby who has a fucking nation behind him.
well, that's part of the new design. They wanted to open it up to the world, so
Yeah.
it does limit opportunities for, you know what I mean, locals, right? So
Right.
it's something that you have to come to expect at this point, because the world is bigger than the United States of America. So if you
That's
could get
true, but at the same, but Dave, this is a league that was created on our fucking back. We created this excitement for this league, and now we can't even get a job as a GM, a coach.
You want to hear the crazy thing?
Owner?
Watch this though. You want to hear the crazy thing?
Go ahead.
You see how he feels about the NBA and opening it up to the world and how it impacts America. He doesn't give that same thought process to Drake being a Canadian. He is not from America. He is not one of us.
It's a fact.
Well, his father is.
No.
He's one of us.
No.
Yes. His father's
No,
from
his
Memphis.
father, his father is.
Yeah,
So
he's
his
one
father,
of us. He's
so
one
if
of
his
us.
father makes records, then cool. But he's a Canadian.
Yeah.
He's a Canadian. He's not from
No,
here.
he was just born. Okay.
No.
That was unnecessary, but it's okay.
That was violent.
That was
violent.
but we move on. You got it. You got that.
All right.
Next drop.
So hold on. I got something I want to play real quick. Hold on. Where's that?
Cause I know y'all both got,
Yeah, I'm about to take
Play
it
this.
down.
All right. You want to take this one down? All right. We got it. No, we out. Don't close it down right now. We had a good time on this one, man.
No. Shut this last little thing, and then Dave can break out.
All right. So we got a clip right here. Hold on. I ain't gonna play. I'm just gonna play it. I thought it was funny though. It's your boy talking about your man. Guess we're gonna go out with the Drake joint, but this is funny though.
You put Drake at your level.
No.
You're not putting Drake at your level.
No, see, you might be, I could see it in your eyes, you might be confused with the numbers and all of the fake numbers, flood the marketplace, 50 something. That shit ain't nothing. Remember what I told you, the streets are the streets. If Drake was what he thought, what you think he was or what he thought he was, he would have been able to clear all this shit up, address it, and been moved on. He's still suing the label. That's like him. He might sue you for speaking of him on this situation.
Did you listen to Iceman, the new?
I listened to some of it. My
What'd you think
engineer
about
it was horrendous. My homies actually sat there and they lost an hour of their life for this shit.
Listen to it.
Yeah,
Are they recovering?
yeah, trauma.
Trauma. It's tough.
It is.
It's tough.
Yeah.
Now, by the way,
when you've been waiting after you seen people put ice blocks in the middle of places and promoted and marketed, and the world knew what day it was coming out, and the shit came out and really, folded.
but have you personally listened to every single one of the tracks in the new album?
No, I couldn't do it. I mean, Pitchfork gave it. I said it was mid. Mid meant 5. Pitchfork gave it a 4 point something. I don't know, but it was like, no one's my friend. You left me alone. Oh my, it's that type of shit. You got to be a boss out here, man.
So nothing that would be in your new playlist that you were showing.
Was it anything in my recent
Well, I
playlist?
didn't hear all of them. I don't know if you got a,
Well, that's just
by
crazy.
which one did you stop? 5?
not
Did
sure.
you make it to 5 or 6?
I'm not sure. You got to realize when it was going, it's music people that's on my team that's.
Oh, Shy was up in here. I ain't know Shy was in
You
here.
can be a Drake fan if you like his
Yo,
music.
Shy.
I'm not gonna tell you, no, don't put. We're not on that type of shit. Listen to it if you want to listen to it. And I had people that listened to it. By the 5th song they came out, they was like, damn, this shit whack. And they went back in, listened to it. I'm like, it's not nothing that's dope. You don't hear nothing like Jay-Z and Alicia Keys from New York. I say you don't hear none of that. This is a motherfucker who always bringing up Michael Jackson. What a Billie Jean at? What a Thriller? And
That's my guy, man. This nigga's entertaining,
Ross is
little
hilarious.
motherfucker, boy. Ross is hilarious, boy. That man entertaining, B.
I still laugh when he was on the Vince Staples show, and he was like, "Yeah, we got to come out to the farm. We got hundreds and hundreds of chickens. Yeah, quack quack, like quack quack, nigga." Like,
Ross is hilarious, man. Ross, he using this whole. I ain't gonna hold you, using Drake as his rollout for whatever he got coming. Got that book coming out. He got that
Yeah.
album coming out. And every time he sit down with somebody, they keep on mentioning Drake for him.
He on the
Word.
that was the PBD podcast.
Yep.
They
That was him doing.
political podcast.
Yeah. I remember Kobe did that podcast one time though, before he passed. He had got an interview with Kobe. I like his.
Yeah.
I like certain interviews that he do.
Yeah, I tap in with them.
Mhm. All right, Lex, you want to say something about that before we go about it?
About that shit was hilarious.
It was.
Yeah,
It was.
You know what's kind of, what I would like to, I would like more hip hop cats to talk a little bit more, do more interviews, give your opinion. I didn't know Rick Ross had a personality, man.
Nah, I've been to that.
Front he's doing.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
I didn't know that. So, I wish
So all this front he doing. Nah, he do.
Yeah, I like
That's a fact though. All right, well, we out on this one, man. It's the Diamond District. We out on this one, man. It's a good one.
Word up.
DG,
That's
man.
it.
Good looking on
Word
pulling
up,
up on the Diamond District. Lex, man, thanks for having
DG,
us.
appreciate you, brother.
Anytime, brother. Anytime.
Word up. What you say?
Thanks for having us. I said thanks for
Anytime.
having us.
Anytime.
We appreciate you coming through, brother. Yeah.
He
Anytime, bro.
heard you. Bro. He loud as hell, bro. All right, bro. We out. Easy,
All right,
man. Like, comment, subscribe, man. We're going to have it up on there, man. ADHD, All Dreams Have a Different Network. We out. All right, look back. I'll see you, B. Shy. See you, man. We out.